All right, so this week has been some good news and some bad news. The good news is I have a radiator and coolant hoses mocked up and dry fitted in. I had to trim some of the mounts on the side of the radiator for this. It's a Pontiac Solstice radiator, but it fits pretty good. I did have to cut out the factory radiator mounts, uh, which I was like, you know what, we're hacking this thing up just to get it to fit so it could slip in forward. It's at a bit of an angle, but I think that'll be okay. I went with the Solstice because it did have this upper angle hose, and it's one of the only longitudinal setups for this motor. So I could actually get this factory hose and this one as well. So these are factory Solstice hoses, and a Solstice radiator. It's pretty tight, but there's space. I did have to cut out the firewall some more. Can almost still check the oil. But that's the good news. The bad news is I fried my UA EFI, specifically the circuit which controls the throttle body. The rest of it works. I guess that's the other good news is I did a lot of wiring and a lot of sensor testing and things, and it's 90% wired up at this point. In fact, I could manually manipulate the throttle body and see the voltage sweep. So it was all there. I just could not trigger and control the throttle body. The gas pedal works. Same thing, wired up, and I can push the gas pedal, see the voltage sweep. So I had everything set up correctly. There's the rat's nest. Don't hire me to make a wire loom. The big box is fuses and relays. That was just a pre-made box I got off Amazon. And then this is a little push button start / accessory switch panel I got off Amazon. I decided to just go ahead and wire that in. I was going to use the key cylinder and the standard ignition, but I was like, it's going to be as much work or probably more. So I went ahead and removed it. So I have a bare steering column now. It has accessory and on, and I don't need accessory power anymore. It's like I'm either like powering things up to turn it on or not. It's not a normal vehicle anymore. So I just have a switch to flip the main breaker on, or the main relay on, and power up the ECU, and yeah, then you can hit your push button and get going. So yeah, I did a lot of wiring. There's the gas pedal wired up. That is not the right connector, but it's the right pin package. So I just ripped off the outside of it and jammed it in there, and it works. And I wasn't sure what the wiring was, because it's supposedly for a Malibu, but I couldn't confirm the wiring, so I just kind of probed it and based off continuity and resistance, and basically I could probe it and then push the pedal, and if I was seeing a voltage sweep, I could kind of figure out what's what, and got it on the first try. But yeah, it's mostly there. I need to go through this and like untangle it and wrap it. I have some automotive fabric wrap for wire looms. I can kind of organize this a little bit. But yeah, just kind of waiting on parts. I ordered the wrong part for my fuel rail. I ordered an adapter for this so I can run a standard 6AN fuel line, and I did not listen to the website, and I didn't measure, and it was wrong. So I ordered a new one there. I'm still waiting on this part over here for the outlet adapter to hook up on my fuel line. So won't be running this week. It'll probably be another week, if not more. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of just do little things and whatever little stuff I can get done that doesn't require parts. I may do that. I may grind off one of the U-joints on my drive shaft so I can measure the inner diameter and order a slip yoke kit. It'd be nice to kind of get that ready to go. 3D printing a case for my UA-EFI. Trying out some of this Sunlu polycarbonate / ABS copolymer. It's pretty easy to print. Just need to dial in my settings a little bit. But yeah, there's kind of a lot of things going on, waiting on parts, and trying not to held up too much.